Welcome everyone to the One Humanity Institute event during the MLK Convergence. We have a dream, a city of hope. I'm Dot Maver with Global Silent Minute, and it is a joy to introduce this event as the core team of the One Humanity Institute is live streaming from the Peace Lab in the House of Hope in Oswiecim, Auschwitz, Poland. Like MLK, this team has a dream, and they are creating a city of hope, an emerging innovation city, a solutionarium with the intention of transforming the history and the horror of the worst human behavior to the realization of one human family and being the best we can be. Today, you will meet the team members and prepare to become inspired by the City of Hope dream and discover ways that you too can participate, both in Poland and locally where you are living. Since first hearing about this initiative from co-founders Domen and Nina, my heart has been drawn to the profound potential of healing this global trauma and the vision of transforming a dark place on the planet to a place of light. Recognizing what took place, honoring the healing process, and moving from darkness to light as we learn to live together in right relationship with self, others, and all of life. The very definition of peace. And now let's watch this video. Imagine City of Hope.
Imagine that there is an end to terror, suffering, trauma. Imagine there is a place unlike any other that is dedicating its total existence to this cause as the answer to one of the world's darkest moments in history. Placed close to Auschwitz, the City of Hope, or One Humanity, focusing on collaboration, equality, responsibility, creativity, and innovation, to spread love and all our mutual caring. A city, a sanctuary, a response, to act towards a world of peace using sustainable, mutual, experiential paths for seeing the change. Imagine, this place already exists. With a team of people just like you that believe in this vision of a world of peace. Let's pursue this world together.
Hi, and welcome. My name is Sue Steinberg, and it takes visionaries and dreamers to change the world. I've had the honor to meet and interview over 100 Holocaust survivors and rescuers for Steven Spielberg's Shoah Foundation since it started almost 30 years ago. And it was amazing hearing firsthand what can happen when humans lose their humanity, their empathy, and their love of their fellow man. But their stories of resilience, determination, loss, love, and hope are inspiring. We need to listen and learn from eyewitnesses to history so that we don't repeat the same mistakes. That's why I became involved with the One Humanity Institute, because I believe in the work that they're doing, that we're doing together and creating a future of hope. On Monday, January 16th, we honor one of history's great visionaries, Dr. Martin Luther King, a man who gave his life believing that people of all races and religions would all get along someday, How can we act on that vision today in 2023, celebrating the 60th anniversary of Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech, 60 years? It all starts with a dream, a vision for peace, but then it takes action and a commitment to making those changes we want to see happen in the world, moving from hate to hope. We have visionaries with us today who do imagine a better world, one of peace and humanity working together. Today, they'll share how they're creating global action behind their inspiring words. They started by creating a house of hope with visions of a city of hope and a dream of peace and hope throughout the world. It's now my honor to introduce Dr. Nina Merhoff and Bill Kosovar, two visionaries behind the One Humanity Institute.
Free at last. Free from what? And what does freedom really look like? As we know, every individual has the right to be their own person, the right to life, the most important right of all, over all other rights, as the UN Declaration of the Universal Human Rights says. Yet governments by the people, for the people, of the people, are truly suffering. But yet we know that with every right comes responsibility. We are each a member of one humanity, one human family, and thus to be responsible means to offer all people this right to life. This right when we are born into the world and must be respected by others. Now, here we stand adjacent to Auschwitz, a place of horror, a place where humanity has destroyed humanity. This atrocity is a terrible reminder of what we must learn. This atrocity must never, never happen again. And yet today, we stand here with Ukrainians who are living in the House of Hope here in Auschwitz. We stand for their freedom, but we stand for all people's freedom. Free at last. So we must no longer see ourselves as separate. Slowly and steadily, we must experience our oneness. Humanity is to thrive and flourish, must take this right and live this responsibility. Free at last. Remember Martin Luther King, a universal dream that will come true, but only if we accept this responsibility and move into action. One Humanity Institute is committed to creating a city of hope. And the bakery project, which already exists in Poland as its prototype, is now offering living spaces to Ukrainians, as well as having a peace lab filled with computers dedicated to the communication of bringing peoples of the world together. One Humanity Institute's mission is to sustain a world that embodies the universal values of peace, tolerance, dignity, freedom, and the equity for all of life. So we advance towards human flourishing. We are part of a growing worldwide effort that advocates for global consciousness. We will support the efforts that honor the sacredness of all of life. And we stand here in asking for human cooperation, moving into our responsibility so we can say, free at last. Thank you.
One side of it to add that really on this year's journey, a lot happened and a lot I've seen, but from very beginning, my dream, but not even a dream, my firm belief is that humanity is very near to ability to step over above the roles which keep us in being in hate, in discrimination, in separation, and so on, that the heart of humanity is being in process and born. And for sure, I must say, it doesn't look like it, but I do sincerely feel and know that inside is the truth, that in years in front of us, we'll be able to stand above the stories in which we are pulled as personalities. And of course, one so hot, so next to us is another one, which is pulling us in stories that someone is hurting the other one. And out of that, everyone is hurt. And out of that, a lot of gaps of fears, hate, non-understanding are staying there. And to be concrete, what we've seen from very beginning in a work around Auschwitz, and still every day meeting people, that what happened 70, 75 years ago, it still remains even in second, third, first, I don't know, the next generation, like gaps of separation because of such abrupt ending of lives and changing in directions of life. And this I see as the biggest challenge, how someone who has that in the family can liberate that and can look at the past and those feelings a bit from a distance, and it's not pulled into keeping that in thinking who did what to whom, which is a very most natural thing. And when seeing, of course, with the Auschwitz, with such high numbers and such intent of really eradicating one nation and hurting so many others, we do see a giant potential of everyone who is able to go a step further, that out of that creativity, initiatives, the positive imagination and hope can be born. Because without that, there's no space for hope. And many survivors and examples did a giant work into it, but so many more kept it hidden for years because they could never look into it, even now, 17 years after. And my prayers and my thought now is how to be support in this. And I'm not just talking about the Jewish community, I'm talking of all the participants, because when there is pain, no one is out of it. From anywhere you're participating in something in the war, and it's now happening, the pain goes in all the families, in all directions, and the reasons how to hold to something negative are there, and the bubbles of this crystallized emotions are there. So that's why we're here. And yes, thank you, Sue, and everyone else.
I believe, Brian, you have, thank you. You and your wife have made an amazing journey from the beautiful city of OHI, California. I know it well, it's beautiful, but you made a real commitment, and that's such a rarity. And thank you for doing what both of you have done. Can you tell us about that, please?
Thank you. Thank you all. It's such an honor to be with you and everyone that's watching this today. So yes, Dr. Martin Luther King was one of those heroes in my life when I was seeking men of peace as I was growing up. And the message of his "I Have a Dream" speech just really opened my heart, that we're one humanity, we're all one people. And so from that message, and then to end it with free at last, free at last, this has been a call to me personally to break free from any conditioning that is holding me back from feeling free. And so I freely chose, when I heard about the One Humanity Institute, to just say yes. And so that yes brought and my beloved wife, Lisa, who you'll hear from later, to Poland and support.
And the next person that I want to introduce is an amazingly talented and committed integral part of the One Humanity Institute. Kashi helped make a vision a reality, and she helped to create the House of Hope. Kashi is a wonderful architect, but she's also been a link with the community and with One Humanity Institute. So what is happening and what is going on there now at the House of Hope?
Hello. As part of our organization, we have created a place of a multifunctional community directing its activities towards helping against the background of international events related to the war in Ukraine. We have created the House of Hope, which is a home for many families of Ukrainian refugees and a place for meetings, help and activities. 7 families form a wonderful community with us, close, nice and loving, taking care of each other together, the conditions in which they live and time allow them to start living in new realities. Cooking together, taking care of children, spending time, free time and supporting them in difficult times strengthens them all and give us an incredible sense of happiness. We also support through education. Created in the House of Hope, Peace Lab offers Polish and other teaching lessons, also through play. Our goal is to further develop this place with the expansion of the support of teaching offer. We help with the intention of the biggest good for humanity, setting and living example. We have the first success of the return of family home in Ukraine, mother with 2 children, after more than 6 months on living in our home. It's always touching me at this moment. So, yes. They back for Christmas 1 week ago. It's a great joy, but in the same time, it's some kind of sadness because our hearts yearn. Yes. But this is very beautiful part of it, showing our big relationships. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping.
Okay, well, welcome, Collins.
Oh, thank you very much, Domen, for inviting me to just talk briefly. I think I will start with this quotation from Martin Luther King. You know, he made this on 25th of March, 1965. He said, "We must come to see that at the end, what we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience." So the question we ask ourselves is, how can we have a society that can live at peace? What can we do as one humanity to make this a reality? You know, in the summer of 2019, I was in Slovenia, you know, every day discussing with Domen and Nina on this project. I feel elated that, you know, what was then just a dream, you know, is today a reality. At least we have the House of Hope. And from the House of Hope, we're going to move to the City of Hope. It's one step at a time. It's not something we'll accomplish just overnight, but it's something everybody contributes their own quarter. Little by little, everybody, it's been an amazing journey. You know, lots of people coming together, you know, to make this reality. And this is just only the beginning. What we're doing today is just the beginning. That takes us to the Peace Lab. What is the concept of the Peace Lab? It is a collaborative space. It's a space from which we can reach out to the whole world. You know, just like Martin Luther King said, we seek a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its consciousness. How can we pass this message? Martin Luther King also said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. But this cannot act in a vacuum. It needs instruments. It needs people. It needs resources to make it happen. We are the people of the world are the resources we need. From the Peace Lab, we hope to reach out to people all over the world. We're going to offer this message of love, the message that only love can drive out hateness. Only light can drive out darkness. So from the Peace Lab, we're going to have a series of training workshop all towards building this dream of having a society that is at peace with itself. When a society is at peace with itself, there's innovation, there's peace, there's happiness. So the Peace Lab is a physical space from which we can reach out to people all over the world. We seek various collaborations from people from all over the world who, from this hub, were able to reach out. So it is a physical space. It is a hub. It is a place where we hope, with the support of people, to have the best of technology, from which we can actually reach out to different parts of the world and actually have in-person training. So we can come in and have in-person training. And the whole essence is that we want to build a city of hope. We want to build a people that can push out darkness with light, people that will push out hate with love. It's just in a nutshell what we want to do. The Peace Lab is it's a vehicle for us to achieve this vision. Thank you.
Hi, Lisa, and welcome. Again, the commitment that you and Brian have made, it's amazing. To pick up your life to go and help others. That's a rare quality, what you are doing, but it is so greatly appreciated. Just wondering, you have, I'm sure, your own ideas and inspirations for the City of Hope. Can you share some of that?
Yeah, first, really my warm welcome to everyone who joins here in the spirit of one humanity, because that's what inspires me, and what inspires me in the City of Hope, the House of Hope, because the deep knowing we are all interconnected. We are essentially one human family. So free at last, like Martin Luther King was saying, can one person be free if the rest is not free? So here in Auschwitz, where the worst behaviors of humankind happened, lays also the seed of hope that wants to spread out from here around the globe as a city of hope. Now, when I look at humanity, I think we are on the verge of leap of consciousness or distraction. Socially, we tried gun abolition. It didn't work. On the contrary, we have more and deadlier weapons than ever before. Or we created laws like the UN Charter that forbids aggressive wars and that no country can attack another country. That hasn't worked either. Since World War II, there have been many, many wars of aggression. So MLK's speech ending with the words "free at last" is not possible as long as we go into confrontation and continue the same pattern. You did this, you got this, that's why I have to kill you. So my hope really out of this killing dynamic and hope for really long-lasting past peace and true freedom is a shift in our understanding that we are one humanity. No one should be excluded from this human family. So I feel we need to remember that and what connects us as humans. So let's overcome the illusion of being separate, being a separate self. Let's work together, because that's what separates us are all our identifications and identifications, like I'm German, or I'm this, I'm that, I'm better, I'm richer, I'm more advanced, and so forth. So then there's separation and clearly no peace. So let's build the bridges, and I am full-hearted in this One Humanity Institute, the Peace Lab, where people learn how to find and stay in inner peace, even in challenging situations. How can we live together with all the diversities? Because conflict, I'm saying conflict lives behind every door. So, but how we deal with it, that makes a big difference. And, you know, we are love. Like Dr. Collins said, love is stronger than hate. And MLK was saying, love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into friend. So in this spirit, this is my inspiration, and let's do it all together. Thank you.
Humanity is a sense of freedom and joy and love in my heart, and knowing that we are one.
One Humanity is the advancing of our youth into educational projects that will help make our world a better place.
It's like a bridge over troubled water of history.
The arc of light, love, and power for our evolving planet.
The opportunity to revision the way we see each other and are to each other.
One Humanity lets us discover and rediscover the power of love and peace.
Positive playground, synchronization, collaboration, and hope.
Is unity in diversity. Mutual caring for all. Connection from our human community. And Ubuntu. I am because you are. I am because of you.
One Humanity in the flow of life is love in action.
Is a nursery for the cultivation of a garden of souls.
A group of people from all over the world, from different cultures, coming together, connecting, uniting to achieve something positive for the world.
It is an invitation for a very necessary human reconnection.
It's a platform for world peace. Let's join in solidarity and make the world a better place. Thank you.
We are here as a family, and One Humanity is just this feeling of being connected together.
Awake. The life of the earth is in your kind hands and compassionate heart. The earth is watching.
One Humanity is an opportunity to look beyond differences and to work together towards a future that is more just and peaceful.
It's a world where we interact with each other from our hearts.
It's built on the foundation that all life is sacred and that our highest human qualities will carry us towards the light of hope, healing, and peace.
One Humanity means the realization that in spite of all our amazing diversity we have, ultimately, there is no other.
Is initiating the promises that lay within us.
Passion, excitement, and bright future.
Is a state of being, living, and acting. It's a conscious understanding that we are all connected and that we are all truly one.
Peaceful collaboration, effort, and togetherness.
Is when the sacred is awakened and we feel the call for service.
It's a dream coming through, uniting us and leading us in a new future.
Is a consciousness awakening, an understanding that we are all connected and our future is indivisible.
To me, One Humanity is a peaceful world where all humans can live in harmony with each other regardless of their differences.
I'm experiencing the joy of evolutionary coherence, imagining people across the globe as they remember we are one humanity.
Joy. Being able to feel joy as children are feeling, should feel, in little, big, whatever things, daily joy. Let's remember humanity.
You know, it seems so simple, and it's just so bigger than all of us, but it's within all of us. Thank you. That's a wonderful video. You know, it's a dream and it's a vision, but visions and dreams take organization, commitment, action, and money. Nina, do you have some words for us?
The vision is to create a physical form of what we believe so that when people see it and they walk by it or into it, they will know that there is a choice between what has been and what can be. And if they wish to be with us and to walk that path, they're more than invited, as you are. So let us together build the city of hope.
Gentlemen?
Let's express gratitude for those who are here and many others who jumped now in last year to make it real, that we can really help families from Ukraine, and all those who responded now in this last month and will respond, but thank you. The good feeling is that we know that they're all there and waiting for their next role when it is time. And that is good. So we have a big family.
Nina and Doman, please, because I'm sure hearts are being touched as mine is right now, how they might get involved.
Thank you, Doc, for asking that.